What's up, FOA squad? I'm Anthony, and welcome to our channel, Life with Anthony. I hope you guys are doing well out there. Happy Tuesday to you guys. Last night, guys, we had a rainstorm, and I had to cover up my table and everything. So first thing first this morning, I am going to uncover my table and get my table set up, and then I'm going to get going on some breakfast. I've been eating the same breakfast the past 3 days. It's nice, it's quick, it's simple, and that's some bacon and oatmeal. So first thing first, let's get my table all cleared up. I usually just lay this down on the ground, but I found that it doesn't dry. It takes days to dry, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay it across the bridge, and so that the water can run off of it. So let's do that. Bring you guys a little bit closer. Well, all right, that should do it. And the water should run off of it, and it should dry a lot quicker than laying it down on the ground. All right, so let's head on over here and get some breakfast started. Let me get my ice cubes going first. Gotta get my ice cubes going. All right, I'm gonna move a couple things around. My seat is kind of dirty. I need to clean my seat. See that dirt? This way I sit, so I need to have this clean. All right, that'll do for now. Okie dokie. Oh. Yeah. Why y'all down so low? Bring it up, bring it up. To the young lady, excuse me. Yesterday I did go down to my storage unit. I went and picked up the mail, stickers that you guys sent me. Also did a couple other little errands while I was in town. I went to the UPS and got my mail. The post office got my mail. I also went to the grocery store, the international grocery store, because look what I brought back. Ta-da! I got some of the Bruce Cost ginger ales. I got 8 of them, but I got 4 of 2 different flavors. The jasmine tea and then the original, because I found that I like these 2 flavors the best. Yep, got my Bruce Cost ginger ale. Woohoo! I already drank one of them. I also picked up the Jackery that I told the young lady that I was going to send this to her, so I'll get this out to you in about just a few days. I don't know exactly when, but a few days from now. But I do have it. And I charged it up. Now I had that Jackery for about a year now, and it only charges up to 83%. So just be aware that, young lady, when you get it, it's only going to charge up to 83%. All right, got some bacon. One of the FOAs sent me some Jim Dandy grits. Thank you to whomever sent me this. They did mention in the comments that they were going to send me some Jim Dandy grits, that they had already sent me some Jim Dandy grits. So I got it when I went down. I don't know where this daggone lens at. I'm looking let me see something. I'm looking all over the place. I think I should be looking right there. Yeah, but that seemed awkward. I'm looking in just one corner. But anyway, they sent me some Jim Dandy grits, and I'm going to start eating this probably in a couple of days. Thank you. See, I'm just so used to looking on this side of the camera, and the lens is not even over there. Not the last time, but the time before then, I put way too much water in this. And man, oh man, it was just like a soup. So I learned my lesson to just put a little bit of water at a time. There we go. And that's the consistency I like my oatmeal. Just like that. Isn't this a beautiful bowl? Oh my goodness. I am in love with this bowl. Oh my goodness. Oatmeal is so good. All right, I'm gonna get all cleaned up here, and I'll see you guys later on. I bought myself some WD-40 because I want to make sure that my sliding doors as well as my hatchbacks continue to work properly. I open these doors a lot throughout the day, and I don't want anything to happen to them because that would not be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and lubricate the sliding door and the hatch. All right, that looks good. Let's go over to the other side. They even sound better when they're closing and opening. All right, they all sound nice and good. Way to go. Gotta keep your house up. Gotta keep your house up. It's a big old can too, boy. This thing gonna last me for forever. But I'm gonna keep on doing it on a regular basis. Cause like I said, I open these doors a lot in one day. Might as well get my little carpet cleaned out while I'm at it. There'd be a lot of dust that accumulate on this thing. I do this every morning. I clean my little carpet out and the entrance out because I go in and out of here a lot during the day. And even though this is nothing like the Florida campground sawmill where it's like that red muddy stuff and that stuff that gets into the van, whew, it's nothing like that, but gotta keep it up. All right, I'm about to go for my first walk around the campground. I try to walk around the campground twice a day to get some steps in. Let's see where my steps are now. So far today, I've only done 831 steps. $831 steps just today, this morning. It's around 12:30 now in the afternoon. And I'm about to do my first step. My first walk. Now, when it's hot outside, when it's hot here, the flies and gnats during this walk is horrible because you go through the wooded areas and that's where the gnats and flies and the flies that keep, what is it with flies and stuff that keep buzzing at your ear? Every time I'm walking and the flies are just, bzz, I don't know what it is that attracts them to my ears. But anywho, I bought this hat with a gnat on it to cover up my whole face. I don't like hats that are one size fit all because they generally will not fit my head. But I bought this hat. See this? Let me see if I'm putting this on right. Yep. This, when it gets, I don't care how crazy this hat looks, I'm wearing it. Okay, maybe I'll wear it up like that. Yeah, because these daggone, I'm telling you, they just be all in your face, and the little gnats, they fly in the corner of your eyes. They have flown in my mouth before, and I was like, you know what? I'm just getting into walking, and I don't want to be discouraged not to walk because of the insects that's around here. Okay, let me take this off. I do spray myself down and everything, but that don't seem to help. Now I don't need it right now because I probably won't need it right now during my first walk because the sun is not out, it's not hot, and they're probably not out. But when it's hot and sunny, they're out in numbers. But anywho, I'm getting ready to do my first walk. I'll see you guys after my first walk. I don't even know if I should be walking today because I told you guys we had a rainstorm last night and everything is all wet and slippery and muddy. And I gotta go up 2 big hills where I gotta go up 1 big hill. And then once I go around, I gotta come back down another hill. It might be slippery and muddy. Ain't nobody trying to be falling in the mud. But I'll give it a shot and see how it goes. I like that tent. It looks nice and sturdy. And I bet you that held out good in the rainstorm last night. All right, guys, heading towards the first big hill. I hope you guys can see this as clear as I see it. Because this hill is no joke. This is just the first part of it. It's like a two-parter. And when I start at the opposite end, I usually end coming down this part. But today, I decided to start at the bigger hill and then end up coming down a smaller hill. So, I remember when I drove my SUV up here for the first time, it was terrifying. I was like, oh no, what if I start going backwards? But this is the first part of it. And I think this is the bigger of the two. Oh boy, I'm almost out of breath already. I'm gonna turn around and show you guys the down view. Whew. See that? That bad boy ain't no joke. I feel my calves burning already. All right, let's keep it moving. Whew. One thing about technique, about going up hills and walking down hills, I've learned when you're going up a hill, if you lean forward a little bit, it helps you to get up the hill better. Oh my God, Anthony. And when going down the hill, if you lean backwards a little bit, it helps you to stabilize yourself better. Now, normally I don't be talking during this walk. I just be focusing on my breathing so that I don't feel like I'm too much out of breath. I'm walking by David's place right now. I won't show it, but this is where David and his dog Xena and David's partner Tony stays. They have a permanent spot here, and they also have a permanent spot down in Florida. So this was the smaller of the two hills. Thankfully, I'm just about up it. It should be a piece of cake the rest of the walk. Especially now that I took the big hill first. Oh boy. Hey, there's a tenter here. Look, there's a tenter here. I showed this before last year when I did the tour video. This is the tent area right here. It's primitive. I don't think it has any electrical water. I'll show you guys right quick. Yeah, this is a few tents are here. I never see a whole lot of tents here, but a few. I like that they post these information on what's happening over the weekend, the current weekend, up around the campground, so people can see what's going on during the weekend. I keep on saying that I'm going to do the potluck dinner, because they have a potluck dinner every Sunday at 6 p.m. And I keep on saying that I'm going to cook something and go up there and eat. Maybe one Sunday before I leave, I'll do that. I did one potluck, remember? I cooked my curry chicken, but I was at Camp Mars, not here. So maybe one Sunday I'll get to do it. I love these tents right here. I love the way they sit on these platforms. And I just recently found out that they rent these tents out. So if you want to come here and you don't even have a tent, you can come and rent one of these tents out. And they look like a really decent size. I love the way that they are sitting like up high. If you go take a look, let me see if I can show you guys. They're sitting up high, especially this green one right here. See how they're sitting up on these platforms? I like these. I think all campgrounds should have this type of option, because this is good for people who might want to either come here and go camping but don't have a lot of gear or any gear at all, and all they have to do is bring some basic things and come and spend the weekend here or however long. I wish that they had this outdoor shower right here down where I am, because I love showering outdoors. It's just something that makes you feel like you are even more a part of being outside in nature. And see, they have some more postings of what's going on over the weekend. They even have a menu right there for you to check out for folks down on this end. But yeah, look at that big hot water heater right there. At some point, I really want to come up here and stay the weekend and put out my tent. But my only issue with this area right here is that I've come up here many times during the weekend, and this area has been really busy, and it's like 5 tents along this whole side. And to me, that would just be too close for comfort. But they do have electric up here, and I'm looking for some water, because I want to really start. Oh, they do have water. It's right there. They have several electrical boxes right here. I really want to experience staying in my tent for the weekend, because I have a really nice tent. I have a nice air mattress. We'll see. Maybe one weekend I'll give it a shot. One thing I like what they did on this side, and I hope they do it on the opposite side where I started my walk up that hill, is, what is it called? Excavated. The guy had like, it looked like a big rake, and he came up and down a hill, and I guess he was situating the rocks and stuff so that the traction would be a lot better for vehicles coming up and down it. And I think he does that every time it rains. So going down this hill shouldn't be bad for me because of what he did. I like that. See how it looks? It looks freshly new. And I'm walking right down the center of it, and I got a lot of, excuse me, I got a lot of good traction. Now, had he not did that, I probably would be sliding down this hill. No. I'd be afraid of what you might say. I got a little short story to tell you guys about that person voice that you just now heard to ask if they can be on my vlog. I met him last year, and I told him about, you know, me being a YouTuber, and he was all fascinated with it and everything. And we had a really nice long conversation about it. And now every time he see me, he asks if he can be on my vlog. But here's what I wanted to tell you guys about him. He has on several occasions tried to have fun with me, and I am not attracted to him at all. So it was just not happening. But I'm telling you, he was so persistent. And I was like, oh my goodness, leave me alone. Oh, look at this, y'all. Look at that. All right, guys, I am back at my site. I'm gonna grab some water. All right, guys, I'm back and I'm going to check my step tracker and see how many steps I have accumulated during that walk. That's usually a 2,700 step walk, and I do it twice a day, or I try to do it twice a day. Once in the morning and then once when the sun has gone down, but it's much cooler. So let's see what we got here. It should be like 3,000 and something since I started at 831. Yep, there you go. 3,822. Now I'll do that again. Now I'm going to do that again later, as I said, but I'm still going to be accumulating some smaller steps as I walk around and move about the campground. So hopefully I'll end up around, I don't know, 7,000 steps. I'm not going to try to overdo it. If I decide to walk 3 times a day, that would be even better. Then I'll get up to close to 10,000 steps. But my goal for now, knowing that I'm going to walk the campground twice a day, and it's 2,700 steps, is to get at least 7,000, 8,000 steps in a day. All right, see you guys later on. All right, guys, it looks like it's going to do some more raining today, so I went ahead and put my covers back on the table. I don't want to get caught with them not being on the table like I did when I went down to my storage unit. I got back and everything was all wet. So this time I'm going to be prepared for it. I was going to cook me some dinner today, but again, I don't want to start cooking in the downpours because the weather changed just like that up here, boy. The sun can be out 1 minute and then it could be cloudy and a downpour of rain, so I'm not going to chance it today. I'm just going to go to McDonald's and grab something to eat, post up there on their parking lot, and edit and get this video out to you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed sharing a little bit of my day today. I do have another day video coming up, and no, it's not another train ride. I'm going to another town and I'm going to do some things that I know that I'm going to enjoy, and hopefully you guys will enjoy them as well. With that being said, as always, thanks for taking a few minutes out of your day to watch my videos. I appreciate you guys, you know that, and I'll see you guys the next time.